What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. So it is a cold day. It is after Christmas now. Got that out of the way, and now we got to deal with some new babies. Yep, you heard right. We have some new babies, new baby goats, and we're going to come out here and take a look at them. So far, there's just one. I was out here actually at the barn earlier today, and I looked down and I seen that baby when I first came out this morning. So I'm pretty sure the baby was born last night, which was Christmas. And there was just a single born to a Spanish. But Mr. Leesky is very excited about this baby. I was out here at the barn trying to get some stuff ready for the box I'm going to be making for Cora and her puppies. All right, now I see a goat way out there by herself. That might be the mama to the baby we already got, or there might be another mama fixing to have babies. We got several mamas that should be having babies in the next couple days, or maybe weeks. We'll see. What do you know? Are you happy about that baby? So every time I've come out here today, Mr. Leesky has been out here just sitting there watching the baby and the mama. He's super proud. You're fixing to be a dad yourself, you know that? Oh, there's Miss Cora. Okay, so yeah, Cora was over there watching that mama. So we got some more babies. So you guys are going to see firsthand with me the new babies. You didn't tell me there was more new babies. I figured if I come back out here in a little bit, there would be babies. Good girl. Was you taking care of those babies, huh? Was you watching over that mama? Good girl. Cora was staying with that mama, and Leesky's been staying with the Spanish mama. All right, so that's Ginger. You guys remember Ginger? She's a Kiko. But I'm gonna walk out here and show you this baby. Okay, I see a little baby on the ground. I think that's the baby that was born last night. It was already dry this morning, and like I said, it's just a single. It is a half Spanish and half Kiko baby. And then as soon as we see these babies, I'm gonna take you guys in the barn and show you what I've been doing and what we're fixing to do. It is a cold, windy day. It's very cold. I figured about the time it turned cold, of course, is when these mamas are gonna go into labor and start having babies. But one good thing, we just got a lot of rain and the ponds are pretty much completely full. Let me clean the camera lens. All right, so I'm not gonna get too close to this mama. These Spanish goats are very good mamas. They're very protective. And you can see it is a brown and white baby. And guess whose colors he has? You're right. He has your colors. He has your colors. Oh, that reminds me, Leesky. Guess what? Remember, you and Cora and Leesky Cora and Mojo was featured on a t-shirt? Well, guess what? We got some more of those t-shirts. So I almost forgot to tell you guys. I forgot in the last video. But all of you guys that pre-ordered the t-shirts that we had made up should have already received them. We had several people that was overseas that bought some as well. That might take a little longer, so I don't know how long it takes. It takes a couple weeks, I think. But anyways, thank you guys so much. And we got a lot of emails and other people reaching out wanting to know if we had any more shirts or we're going to get any more for sale. And we actually ordered a few more than we sold on the pre-sale. We ordered a few extra, and we went ahead and put them on the website. So I will put a link down in the description below. If you guys are interested in one of those shirts, or you weren't able to get one the first go around, we do have very, very limited sizes available. I don't know, we got a few of each design, I think. So go check out the link in the description below if you guys are interested in the shirts. All right, so Ginger has twins. Miss Cora is doing her thing. So Miss Cora is carrying puppies herself, but she still is doing the livestock guardian, protecting mama and the babies. Looky there, I got a couple new babies. We'll let them be. We're not gonna mess with them. Looks like she's already got them dried off, so that's good being this cold. It is super windy, like I said. But you can kind of see she's cleaning them off. She went down there kind of in the woods, in the trees, and had her babies, but she's got protection right there. Miss Cora's not gonna get too far from her. Did you know your personal data is being sold online by data brokers and you have the right to stay personal and protect your personal data? And that's why I personally use Delete Me. Delete Me is a hands-free subscription service that will remove your personal information that's being sold online. Delete Me's privacy experts remove you from hundreds of data brokers all year long. Get a privacy report in 7 days, remove all your personal data like phone, address, etc. Monitor sites and repeats removal as needed. Users can make custom removal requests. Data brokers crawl the web searching for information and use it to build a profile of you. They find this from government and other public records, self-reported information, social media, and other data brokers. So I got my most recent Delete Me report pulled up here on my phone. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen and share it with you. So Delete Me found a total of 3,492 listings that had my name tied to some type of data information online. And out of all those listings, they actually removed 124 of them. But the scary part is 69 data brokers had my personal information. So you may be asking, how does Delete Me work? So basically, you go ahead and you sign up online, you submit your personal information for removal from search engines, then Delete Me experts find and remove your personal information, and you receive a detailed Delete Me report in 7 days. And then they remove your personal information every 3 months. So if you're afraid of falling victim to data brokers and you want to save your personal information from being shared online or sold, then I encourage you to sign up with Delete Me. I will include a link in the description below, and don't forget the coupon code for 20% off. All right, so this wind is brutal. I don't even know how much of that you guys could hardly hear me, but I'm gonna go take you guys in the barn now, and we should have more mamas having babies anytime. I went ahead and went to town just a little bit ago, and I bought some more straw, because when these babies come, they're gonna need a very warm place. Even though we got straw on the ground, the thicker you make it, just the better off it is, because it did actually start getting cold now. So I gotta get some new light bulbs as well. All the LED light bulbs are pretty much burned out, and I like to be able to see. But now we got the camera installed, so we can kind of keep it eye on some of these mamas. And all right, so here is what I'm going to do for Cora's puppies. So I'm going to be building a box in here. So first off, I went down to the lake. I just got back, and you guys remember the rock building down at the lake where we put the roof on? I had to build like some scaffolding around the whole thing because we didn't have a safe way to put a ladder up, you know, safely on that incline and that terrain around that building. So I bought some plywood, used a bunch of 2x6s, and we built the frame around it and had pretty much a deck all the way around it, temporary, so we could get a ladder up on there and put the roof on. Well, me and my dad went back and tore all that down, and we went ahead and put it all, we've just been storing it in that rock building, and I just went and picked up a lot of that lumber, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repurpose most of it, and I'm going to build a box right here in the corner, and this right here has a gate on it. So the idea is whenever Cora's ready to have puppies, or if she starts having puppies, hopefully this will all be done. I'm going to try to work on it this week. Hopefully this will be done, and she'll know to come in here. Hopefully she'll pick this spot to make a nest, you might say, and have her puppies in here. I'm going to try to have a heat light in here. I'm going to try to do it right. We'll see. But the idea is to keep her and Leesky separated, and especially from the goats, because the goats will trample the babies, and anytime they see feed or they think you got food in here, they'll just all herd in here and they'll trample whatever. They don't care what it is, and that's the last thing we want to happen. So we got to keep them all separated for safety of the babies. We don't want the babies crawling out into the weather, out into the cold. So I'm going to build a box right here somehow. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it out of plywood. Just build probably just a simple box. And I need to measure Cora and see how tall she is, because I want to make it just a little bit taller than her. And I'm going to have a heat light sitting on the top, and one that I can secure down. I don't have to worry about anything weird happening, no fires, nothing like that. And then on the bottom, I'll put straw, and Rachel got a couple of blankets and some stuff like that we'll put in there. And can't put it in there right now because these dogs like to chew on everything and they'll just rip it out and go take it out in the pasture and hide it somewhere. But anyways, that is what we are going to be trying to do this week, hopefully. Like I said, it is cold, but Cora's not due. She's not due for about 3 more weeks or so, maybe 4 weeks. So we got a little time. And I want to show you guys what I'm going to do out here. So you can see I had this stall. I had these 2 pens in here, and this is a really nice pen setup. Sometimes when these mamas have babies, and sometimes it's their first time mamas or something, and they're not bonding with the babies, we'll stick them in these little 4x4 stalls, and that will give them some bonding time. It helps them bond. It makes them be that close together. So we had this up against the wall over there in the corner, and what I've done is I scooted it over here, so whenever I close this gate right there, this will be its own separate pen, that whole corner, and then the goats from the main barn area will not be able to get past this gate. But this door is going to become open whenever the puppies are big enough to start walking and crawling and going outside. So they'll be able to leave their box in there, they'll be able to go out this door, and this gate is going to be open right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put up a temporary fence right around here, and it's going to go all the way just a little bit around here, and it'll go back to that fence right there. And I'll probably use like just the 2x4 garden wire, or like the, I don't know, some kind of wire that the dogs cannot get through, because I do not want them getting out and getting away from Cora. But here's the deal, Cora still has to be able to get out to go to the bathroom and, you know, get away, get outside, get some fresh air, whatever. You can see she's really worried about that mama and those babies. She's trying to keep a good eye on them. She is a very good dog. Well, what about me, Dad? I'm a good dog too. I know you are, Leesky. Yep, you're a good boy. He's been staying with that mama, and I guess she's staying with that mama, so you can kind of see what she's doing. She's gonna go do her checks. Let's watch and just see how mama reacts to Cora checking on her. Of course, you can't see the trees in the way. I'm gonna walk a little closer. So we should have several more mamas having babies anytime. Let's see if I can get a good shot. All right, good girl, Cora. All right, so I got some straw. Like I said, I got 4 more bales of straw. I'm gonna go grab off the back of the truck and put it in this barn, because these babies will need a warm place to lay tonight. We don't use heat lamps and stuff on these baby goats. Normally, they're pretty dang tough. Sometimes you have to, like if there's problems or something, sometimes you need to do that, but we've learned through the years these goats are pretty tough. As long as you give them some sort of structure like this, barn or something to get out of the elements in, mostly the wind. It's crazy how much they can endure, but they are very tough. So this baby's, they're kind of working their way back to the barn. It was in the barn earlier, so it's already following its mama around, as you can see. But she had a single, and Ginger over here, she had twins. Cora, very good job. Good girl. You and Lacey's doing a good job. Good job. So, one thing about livestock guardian dogs, if you ever get into goats or sheep or any kind of livestock that has babies, and you got brand new livestock guardian dogs that are puppies, it is crazy to see the difference in them year after year. So whenever Mr. Leesky and Cora both were just a year old or so, and they started getting around the puppies their first time, they want to play with them. They want to be playful. And sometimes that can be a bad deal. Sometimes they play a little too rough. But thank the Lord that both of these dogs did really well their first year. They didn't hurt no babies. The mamas kind of teach the dogs, you know, hey, that's the limits, that's enough, leave my babies alone. And they kind of train the dogs to, it's kind of, sometimes they get a little rough with the dogs, but it is what it is. And it trains the dogs to know, hey, I better not play with that baby or the mama will get me. So now they're old enough now, they don't really play with them at all. But one thing that they will do is they will sit there with the new mama that's in labor or that just had fresh kids, and they will sit there and guard that mama for hours and hours, or if not days. And especially like the afterbirth, they'll eat that because they don't want that scent lingering around for the predators. Girl, what are you doing? Are you eating all that seed out of the straw or what? It's okay, Skeeter. I told her she could get up there. Skeeter, it's okay. I told her she could get up here. All right, so here's a straw. Let's get some of this put into the barn and give these babies a warm place to sleep tonight. Don't get away from the camera. Ain't food, it's just straw. Oh, there's my baby. I didn't even see it. Please, you don't be peeing on that. Alright, I'm gonna throw this one. Then we got a little boy. Little boy. Little boy. You like that baby? Please keep. Y'all could help me spread this out so that it's been nosy. Okay, we got the straw spread out. It's all nice and fluffy and dry in here. So this will help the baby stay dry. Like I said, we just got some rain yesterday and the day before, like 3.5 inches, so everything's been pretty wet. But this will help everybody stay dry and warm especially. We just filled all the mineral back up for the mamas. That is super crucial when they are bred and going into kidding season, because you don't want the babies born with any kind of deficiencies, right? Okay, so Lacey said he's trying to remind me that it's time to eat. It's dinner time. You can see Cora, she is still sitting there watching that mama. She's not right next to her, but she's sitting there and will not take her eyes off that mama. She is a great dog. So I'm gonna go get some food, go feed Mojo and everybody, and then we'll come back over here and feed these big dogs and see how the donkeys are doing. All right, Skeeter, let's go feed Mojo. Mojo's patiently waiting. Hey Mo, what you know, buddy? Oh, his dad's got that camera again. It sure does take him a long time to feed everybody when he's always talking to that silly camera. I still feed you every day, right, Mo? You're very well taken care of, buddy. Oh, I know. I just like giving you a hard time. I'm ready for my dinner now, if you want to feed me. You ready to go eat? Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, that nap was sure nice. Skeeter, tell him. Let's go eat, Mo. Tell him. Well, come on, Mo. It's time to eat. Tell him. Come on, Mo. Come on. He's telling you to come on. Come on, Mo. Let's go eat. Come on. Okay, I guess I'll come. You ain't gotta be so pushy, Skeeter. You ready to go eat, Bubba? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm tired still. It was a long night. He was up all night chasing coyotes. Barking and barking and barking, weren't you, buddy? Oh, the chickens are trying to steal your food. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, I hear Mr. Deputy Smeagol coming. Hey, Smeagol. Oh, Mojo actually ran to the gate. Yep, he actually ran. Good boy. You ready to eat? Oh, put your food up here so the chickens don't steal it no more. All right. Okay, so I got a little update on the goose. Ghost, I can't open the gate when you're standing on it. I'm not saying you're big, it's just hard to open when there's extra weight on it. Go, Ebony. Okay. So I did something I'm fixing to tell you guys. With the goose. Alright, come on. What are y'all hissing at? Okay. Let me feed Mojo real quick. I'll tell a story. They sure are noisy, aren't they, Mom? He's like, I can never just eat in peace with these noisy geese. Alright. You ready? Here, this one okay? It's a green one. Oh, I like the green ones. Yeah, they're good. Okay. Come on. Oh, got it. Really, Dad? You just splattered that all on my face. Sorry. Okay. So, see the 3 geese? Well, you guys know the goose was sitting on the eggs in the barn. She had 2 eggs in there, and I went ahead and grabbed them and stuck them in the incubator because the geese get so protective. Anytime any of the animals or even myself comes into the barn, the other 3 geese, they sound an alarm, and then they come over here and they gang up on whoever it is getting too close to the barn because I knew that goose has the nest in there. So I went ahead and took them out and stuck them in the incubator with the rest. So let's see. Yep, she's still in here. Let's see if she's laid more. Nope. Nope. No more eggs. So I don't know what she's doing in here. Oh, gotta get the chicken eggs while we're in here. And I don't know why the camera always goes in like slow-mo when I walk in there. I think it's because it's dark and it's like changing the focus or something. The girls are hiding their eggs from me. We should be getting more eggs than that. Really, all the chickens and I get one Banny egg. That just don't seem right. Alright, so anyways, you can see the goose finally went out and joined the rest. I don't know why she keeps coming and sitting on this nest. She knows there's no eggs in there now, so I don't know, maybe she's gonna lay some more. We'll see. So still no eggs from the emus, and still feeding them. Feeder's working out good. It did start rubbing some of the feathers off of Yonade's neck, just to let you guys know. I think I showed it in the last video, I just didn't talk much about it. And yes, there were several people that said that's gonna rub her feathers off her neck or his neck, and it did. I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but you can definitely tell. Yonade, can you stand up straight for me so I can see your neck, girl? She's too busy eating. Hey, look, let me see your neck. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. Alright, hold on. I gotta show you Olaf. Look how big Olaf's getting, guys. Little Olaf is growing like a weed. Look, he's about bigger than Skeeter now. He actually is bigger than Skeeter now. He's actually started eating dry food. So that's crazy. He's really young, but he's growing super fast. Doing very well. And the other one is right there. Still don't have a name, but he's ornery. They're both ornery. Hey there, little guy. Hey there, little guy. You gonna come see me? Yeah, you're a cute little guy. Cute little guy. Alright, I gotta go feed the other goats. I'm coming. I hear you. I don't think Ginger will come and eat because she just had the baby, so she'll probably stay down there. And she'll probably go eat some hay later or something. Sometimes when these mamas first have babies for a day or so a lot of times they won't even eat nothing. I don't know if they just don't feel like it or what, but that's about the only time you'll ever witness a goat not have an appetite. Alright, so I want to show you the baby is already enjoying the nice warm straw. Look at this. All cuddled up in that big fluffy bed of straw. That right there will help keep them little guys and girls a lot warmer than just laying on the bare ground. I promise you that. Oh, Lise said, "Where's my food, Dad? You forgot it." No, I didn't. Come on, Lise. Come on, let's go get your food. Come on. Come on. What'd you find, Skeeter? Hey, what are you eating? Hey. How'd you find that? Huh? You must have stole it out of the bucket when I set it down. It was one of the big cattle cubes. Sometimes it gets mixed in the feed, in the bulk rations that we get. It was left over in the chute from someone that bought feed right before us or something. Yes, I got your egg. Alright, here you go. One. Corey, you got a big egg today. Look at that. I hear the baby yelling, saying, "Mom, Mom." Alright, guys. So Miss Cora don't have a whole lot longer to go, like 3 or 4 weeks. And she's definitely, I know you guys probably seen the last video I did. She's definitely starting to show her nipples are getting a little bit bigger. So that means her milk is preparing to come in. I don't think it's in, but it's starting to change her body a little bit. So, hey, I don't think dogs are supposed to eat that. Don't eat that. Spit it out. Spit it out. He says, catch me. Skeeter, that might make you sick. It's not gonna make him sick because there's chemicals or anything in it. It's just he gorges himself with food sometimes. Hey, what? Spit it out. Let me see it. Quit eating that. Throw it in the donkey pen. You don't need that, okay? He will eat and eat and eat. And like Smeagol, for whatever reason, Smeagol, the part chicken cat, eats chicken food. It's the weirdest thing. All right, let's see how these girls are doing. So they stayed in their donkey barn all day yesterday, didn't you, Miss Etta? Huh? Looky here. I got your treats. She got her. She's like, oh, give me those treats. Here. Coco? Coco's turn. Etta's turn. Good girl. Finally showing some manners. Miss Coco always has manners. Here's a good girl. All right, come on. Oh yeah, time to eat, time to eat. Uh-oh, you girls didn't dump the bucket. Hey look, Coco and Etta was playing this time. You girls feeling sassy, huh? Here we go, put your bowls over. Oh, hey, hey. Hey, Coco. Okay. That was funny. They were both starting to run and play. So their hay feeder's full. Their bedding added another bale of straw in their house, so they're good to go as well. It's been very mild this winter, just until recent, like Christmas Eve night, I think is when the cold come in, and still not really that cold. Like it's like 40 something degrees, but this north wind is pretty dang cold. So normally when you have goats that are due to be kidding, you got decent weather. Sometimes a storm, like if it's in spring or summer, sometimes a storm, if it comes through days before they're due to have their kids, sometimes that'll throw them into labor. And then a lot of times this extreme cold, like if it's mild for a while and then all of a sudden you get a cold or you get a snowstorm or a blizzard, that's usually when they decide to, Mother Nature decides to, let's have these baby kids. So that's what's going on. They weren't due until like the 1st of January, if you guys remember, but it's well before the 1st of January and we already got some new kids on the ground. So I think that cold snap put these mamas into labor. So that's why you always got to be prepared, because it doesn't always go off of a calendar. I promise you that. That's a good crow. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get off here. I've got to go fill up the MU feeder and do a few other things real quick. And next video, you guys should see some even more baby kid goats. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave us a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.